Hey everybody, welcome back to Venture Outdoors with Kurt. Seasons are done, obviously, so I thought I would throw out another recipe. Something simple, but tastes really good. Since I've been able to get a couple of deer the last 2 years, I'm going to use some of that venison to make some smoked venison and turn it into deli meat. Hope you like it. If you do, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, hit that bell notification. We'll see you in the next one. God bless. Take care. Start this marinade with some white wine vinegar. If I had red wine, I would have used that one instead. About 1/3 cup. Then I'm going to use the same amount of apple cider vinegar. And all I want to do is just have something that's going to break down that meat a little bit. Then use the same amount, 1/3 cup of Worcestershire sauce. Then the same amount of soy sauce. Now all I'm doing is just building the base for my marinade. I want to get some of that meat to break down and penetrate into there. I'm going to let it set overnight. So I'm just trying to add different flavors to it because eventually when I take it out, I'm going to actually do a dry rub on it after that. I had a little bit of crushed garlic left in the fridge I wanted to use up, so I put that in there. And you can add whatever you want into this. And I just added some pure maple syrup, just a little bit to balance out the vinegars in there so it's not so strong instead of using a bunch of brown sugar. And I just added a couple of more seasonings, some salt and some tarragon leaves and some peppercorns. And just drizzled in a little olive oil. And that was it. That's all there is to it. Put it in some type of container. I used a food saver bag. Put it in the fridge overnight. Called it good. I rotated it a couple times. Shake it up a little bit. Next day, cleaned it up a little bit. Then started putting the seasoning and dry rub on. Add a little bit more salt to help penetrate into the meat. Just dress it up all the way around it. Next, just put on your dry rub. I used a mixture of lemon pepper, garlic salt, a little bit of paprika, and then I put in a dash of allspice. So the taste that I'm going for here is, I don't know if you guys have ever bought deli meat at the store and maybe has a Cajun taste to it or some type of pepper around the edge. That's kind of what I'm going for here with that lemon pepper taste. Once you get this coated on both sides, I just put it back in the fridge, covered in this dish. Let it sit for a day. I left it in there for 2. You could probably get away with just 1 day. I really wanted that seasoning to penetrate that and get a real good flavor on it, so I just left it for the 2 days. Slap that puppy in the smoker. I let it go for about 6 hours. Wanted it at a temp of 135 to 140 and then just let it rest. I started my temp around the 120 for the first hour, let it get warmed up, and then started smoking it. I used cherry wood instead of mesquite this time. Give a little sweeter taste. All I did is jump the temp like 10 degrees every hour until the last hour, and I cranked it up to 210 until it reaches your final temp between 130 and 140. After I let it set for a while, I wanted to taste it, see how it turned out. Just took a little slice off the end. Damn! Can't say it ain't better than that. This turned out great. I wanted to try another piece, but I wanted to get a second opinion too. You can kind of see how easy this tears apart, but after I gave it to this individual, this is what he said.
That's good. That's damn good.
Sounds like a glowing recommendation to me. Hope you guys try this. I think you'll enjoy it. This turns out so tender. I like the way it comes out, looking like kind of a roast beef, prime rib style. Keep that nice color in the middle. I'm hungry. It's time for a sandwich. Hope you guys like this one. Don't forget, hit that subscribe, hit that thumbs up, hit that bell notification. We'll see you in the next one. God bless. Take care.